Have you ever noticed that when you stop caring, suddenly women start chasing after you? It's almost like magic, isn't it? Well, today I'm going to explain why this happens and how you can use this to your advantage. Welcome to Charm Blueprint, where we explore the secrets of relationships, seduction, and self-improvement. In today's video, we're going to talk about an interesting and much discussed phenomenon. Why women start chasing after you when you stop caring. You know that guy who doesn't seem to care about anything, yet always has a line of women chasing after him? Yeah, the famous jerk. He doesn't care, doesn't chase after them, and still, women seem irresistibly drawn to him. It seems unfair, right? But hold on, I'll show you that you don't have to be a jerk to have this effect. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind this curious behavior. We'll understand why indifference or the lack of concern can be so powerful when it comes to attracting women. I'll explain the 6 main reasons why this happens and how you can apply these principles in your life to become more attractive without changing your essence. The goal of today's video is to give you the necessary tools so you can stop chasing and start being chased. So if you're tired of running after women and want to learn how to make them chase after you, stay with me until the end. But before we continue, don't forget to give a like to help us keep sharing valuable content like this. Ready? Let's go. Reason 1. Giving her space and time to miss you. This might seem simple, but it's incredibly effective. When you're always around, she gets used to your presence and doesn't value it as much. On the other hand, when you step back a bit, she starts to realize the importance you have in her life. To explain this better, let's use the analogy of a toaster. Imagine you have a toaster at home that you see every day, but don't pay much attention to. It's always there, ready to make toast whenever you want. But what if one day you wake up and the toaster is gone? Suddenly, you realize how important that toaster was and you start to miss it. This analogy applies perfectly to our topic. When you step back and give space, she starts to notice your absence. It's at this moment that she realizes how valuable you are and starts to miss you. This feeling of loss can be a powerful motivator for her to start chasing after you. So giving space and time for her to miss you is crucial. It's not about completely ignoring or disappearing, but allowing her the opportunity to value your presence. When you do this, she begins to realize that she misses you and might even start chasing after you. Reason 2. Recalling the positive aspects. The way our memory works is quite selective, especially when it comes to relationships. When you step back and give space, she tends to focus more on the good moments you shared rather than the negative parts. This happens because it's a natural mechanism of the human mind to focus on good experiences, especially when we miss someone. The pleasant moments stand out, creating a more positive image of you in her mind. A personal example of this is seeing how many women end up going back to guys who aren't always the best for them. Maybe you've wondered why a woman always seems to go back to that ex who didn't treat her well. The answer lies in her tendency to remember the positive aspects of the relationship, like the happy moments and good memories, while overlooking the bad parts. So when you give space, she starts to recall the good times you had together. This makes her feel nostalgic and want to relive those experiences, increasing the likelihood that she'll chase after you again. That's why giving space can be so powerful in relationship dynamics. Reason 3. Differentiating from other men. In a world where most men try their hardest to please women, those who take a different approach automatically stand out. It's the old story of more of the same, becoming invisible next to something new and different. They are always available, doing everything to impress and gain their attention. When you don't act this way, you break the pattern. You stand out because you're not doing what everyone else is doing, and this catches her attention in a special way. The impact of this attitude is significant. When you're not constantly trying to please her, it makes her wonder why you're different. This curiosity is a powerful tool in attraction. She starts to be more interested in you, wanting to discover what's special about you that makes you behave so differently from others. This approach not only sparks her curiosity, but also increases your value in her eyes. By not being a common guy who's always chasing, you demonstrate confidence and independence, qualities that are extremely attractive. So, by standing out in the crowd, you increase your chances of becoming the center of her attention. Reason 4. Perception of high value. When you show that you're not desperate for her attention, you automatically convey the impression that you have options. This behavior suggests that you're a man who doesn't need to settle for anything, which is extremely attractive to women. When you're not always available and don't act like her attention is the only thing that matters, she starts to think that you must have other women interested in you. This perception that you're a man with options increases your value in her eyes. When a woman believes that you have other options, she starts to see you as a prize. She feels that if other women are interested in you, there must be something really special about you. This makes her want to compete for your attention and validation, increasing her desire for you. In short, the appearance of having options puts you in a position of power. You don't need to make extra effort to seem desirable. Your indifferent attitude does the job for you. By not showing desperation, you elevate your status and become much more attractive to her, encouraging her to chase after you. Reason 5. Non-reactivity. Demonstrate stability and confidence. Women are naturally attracted to men who seem stable and confident, as these are signs that you can be a secure and reliable partner. When you don't overreact to situations, you show that you have control over your emotions and that you're not easily shaken. When you stay calm and don't let yourself be driven by emotional impulses, you show that you have a solid foundation and that you're not easily disturbed. This conveys a sense of security and stability, characteristics that are highly valued in a partner. An example of non-reactive behavior is not getting upset or showing jealousy when she interacts with other men. Instead of reacting with insecurity, you remain calm and confident, showing that you trust yourself and your value. This attitude makes her see that you won't be easily distracted by other women, which increases her security in you. This sense of security is crucial. When a woman sees that you're not easily shaken and that you're confident in who you are, she feels more attracted and secure by your side. This kind of emotional stability is rare and very desirable, making her want to be closer to you and consequently chase after your attention. Reason 6. Difficulty in being distracted by other women. When you don't show immediate interest, it sends the message that you're not easily impressed. This behavior suggests exclusivity and security, two factors that are highly attractive to women. When you're not desperately chasing after her, she understands that you're not available for just any woman who comes along. This makes you seem more selective and therefore more valuable. This behavior of not always being available creates a feeling of specialness. She feels chosen and privileged because she realizes that you don't get involved with just any woman who crosses your path. This feeling of exclusivity is very powerful because it makes her feel unique and valued. Moreover, knowing that you won't easily stray provides a sense of emotional security. In a world where infidelity can be a constant worry, the perception that you're faithful and hard to distract is extremely comforting. This makes her feel more secure in investing in the relationship, knowing that you're trustworthy and stable. And that's it, folks. Now you know why women start chasing after you when you stop caring. Remember, it's not about being a jerk, but using these strategies intelligently to stand out and value yourself. Use these tips to your advantage and start being chased instead of chasing. Apply these principles in your life and see how the dynamics of your relationships can change for the better. Lastly, I want to say that creating these videos takes time and requires editing tools. And if you want to support the channel and help keep this content going, consider buying me a beer through the link in the pinned comment. So, if you think the content is helping and want to see even more, a virtual beer is always welcome. Your support is crucial for us to continue bringing valuable tips on relationships and self-improvement. See you next time.